Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my. Hi, ma'am. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Colonel Batong Bakal. Good evening, Simple Me. Good evening, Maha Blanca. And we are live here in my YouTube channel. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome po sa lahat. Yeah, there will be a bit of a delay, but I hope we are able to. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So for tonight, we will be doing the progression test for year 9, sorry, year 9 progression test. If you do have any topics that you would like me to cover for maths and science for a very specific, for example, chemistry or anything specific, please do let me know. Um, I'll do my best to cover it on our live as per request. Good evening, everyone. All right, so we will be starting off with our progression test, the lower secondary progression test for uh, maths. All right, so for maths, let's just see. I think this is the one for maths. Yes, so this is the progression test for maths year 9. All right. Okay. I feel like I'm very bright. Let me just adjust the lighting. There you go. That's better. Yeah. Um which is better? I think okay, that is better. All right. So, speaking of which, so for this question, this is by the way a year 9 progression test for science. So when we talk about completing statements in the different operations in math, that means that you have to find the integer that would complete or make this statement true. Now, how do we do this without um, you doing any of your calculations or anything except for mentally? So, what you need to do is whatever is the number here after the space or after the unknown, by the way, you're looking for this, okay? All you need to do is add this or do the opposite operation that you have. So since this is negative 3, so what you need to do is when you transfer it to the other side, that means you have to add 3. All right? So since if you add 3 to 6.3, that will give you a 9.3. So the missing here is 9.3. Hi, Colonel. By the way, Colonel, congratulations for your achievement. Congratulations. Congratulations, Sayo. Congratulations, Colonel. Okay, so all you need to do is do the opposite operation. Okay, so for example, the next one, this is being multiplied. Okay, multiplied by negative 3. So when you transfer this to the other side of the equation, this will be divided. So that means that for this case, this is 6.3 plus 3. That's why you have 9.3 as the answer. For this one, this will be 6.3 divided by negative 3. So if it is a decimal, all you need to do is just divide it as it is. 6 divided by negative 3 is negative 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so negative 2.1. Okay? And then for this case, this is division. So when you place it on the opposite side, it will be a multiplication. So this will be 6.3 times negative 3. All right, so it's the opposite. So if you have 6.3, so all you need to do is multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. 6 times 3 is 18. Since that's negative, so it's negative 18.9. Welcome. All right, so let's continue to matching. So in this question, you are asked to match each calculation to its, sorry, I have to put it down. Each calculation to its answer. The first one has been done for you. So 0.6 times 0.6 is 0.36. Okay, so when we do, by the way, when we do the decimal, first thing that you have to do is you just need to multiply the numbers as it is without the decimal place. And then you count the number of decimal places that you have for both. Then that will be the number of decimal places that you will need to move to have the final answer. Okay, so what do I mean? For example, for the one that is given, that's 6 times 6. So you have 6 times 6, sorry, equals 36, right? This is one decimal place and this is one decimal place as well. So that means that the total decimal places that you have is 2. So you just need to move 1, 2. That's why the answer is 0.36. Okay, so for this case, you have 0.64 and 0.4. So what you need to do is multiply 64 times 4, that's 12, that's 24, that's 24, and then 24. 4 times 4 is 16. Sorry, 4 times 4 is 16. 6 times your 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. Okay, so it's 256. Now you have 2 decimal places here and you have 1 decimal place on 0.4. So that means that's a total of 3. So all you need to do is move 1, 2, 3 decimal places. That means 0.64 times 0.4 is 0.256. Okay. Now, moving on, you have the next one. Sorry, where is it? Okay. The next one you have is 0.64 divided by 0.4. Okay. Now, for this one, when you do division, that means that you have to move the place value where you will have the same number of place value. Does it make sense? Okay, let's just show it. Okay, so, all right. So you have 0.64 divided by 0.4. So for you to be able to divide this, you need to move the decimal place so that at least you will have a whole number. So that's 0.4, you move 1, you also move this for 1. So 6 divided by 4, you have 1. That is 6, sorry, 4. What is wrong with me? 24, and then you have 4, that means it's 6. So that's 1.6, okay? All right, so you have, hi, Mr. Swabe. I'm Mr. Swabe. Hello, good evening. All right, again, how did I divide 0.64 by 0.4? You have to convert one of which by moving the decimal place to make it a whole number. So 0. Hi, Ambry, good at maths. Good evening. So move one decimal, move one decimal. That's 6 divided by 4 is 1 times 4 is 4. That is 2. Bring down 4. That's a decimal place here. Then you will have 6. That's why it's 1.6. Okay. The next one. All right. So the rule, if it's a decimal place being multiplied, you just need to count the number of decimal places. And that's, you treat each number as a whole number. You multiply it, and then you move the decimal places. If it is division, you have to make one of which a whole number before you you divide it. Okay, but you might ask, is it okay if I don't move? Yes, it's fine. All right, but it's just that you have to be careful as to how you would do the division. All right, so 0.4 divided by 0.64. Okay, so you have an option here. Actually, if you have an option here, if, of course, I don't need to, if this is the question that is given to me, I don't need to do this because this is the last one that is there. That's why it's 0.4 divided by 0.64. It will be 0.625 because it's, anyway, it's already there. Okay, so I don't need to solve it. So at least you will be able to solve one or two or the rest. So the final answer or the last one will not be needed. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Suave. Suave. Okay, so you just need to move. Okay, so 0.4 is not possible with 0.64, right? So you just need to move it, move it. I like to move it. Okay, because the number inside is smaller than the number outside. So you just need to move and then add more. That's why you will have a 0 point, and then you have 6. 6 times 6 is 36. That's a 40. So you will have another 40 minus 36. That's a 4. And then you need to divide it as well again. Okay. So, and then you continue adding on. All right. So moving to, wait, because you need to. All right. Okay. So moving on to the next question. You are asked to draw a ring that best estimate is square root of 56. Now, when we do square root of 56, okay, when we do square root of 56, what you need to do is find the perfect square before and after square root of 56. So the perfect square before 56 is 49, right? 49 is a perfect square. Let me just write it here so that it's easier to look. So the number before 56 that is a perfect square is 49. And 49 is a 7. Okay? And the other number right after, you have 49, and then right after 56 will be, what is 8 times 8? 8 times 8 is 60. 64. That is an 8. Okay? And then you have 56 in the middle. Which is closer? So when we say estimate, that means that 56 must be 7 point something. It cannot be 8 point something. Why? Because the perfect square before 56 is 49. That is a 7. That means that before you reach 64, this will be your decimal places in between. Okay? So 7. So it's either this, or that. Okay? These 3. Now, you have to find what is the difference or the distance between 49 to 56 and 56 to 64. That is how you estimate. So if we have 49 to 56, that is 7 difference, and you have 64 and 56, that is around 8 as well, right? Yeah, 8 or 7 and then 8. So the difference, meaning the distance between your 49 to 56 and 56 to 64 is 7 and 8. Therefore, estimatedly, 56 is in the middle of 49 and 64. Hence, your estimated value will be 7.5. Okay? So that is how you do it. So far okay? So far clear? So when you do square root, estimation of square roots, you have to first find the number before, the perfect square number before, and perfect square number after. And then you find the distance between your given number to your squared number before it and after it. And then you estimate the middlemost. Okay? Now, moving on. This one is a cube root. Draw a ring that best estimate the cube root of 25. Now, 25 that's a cube root, right? So what we need to do is determine what are the cube numbers before and after 25, because you are asked to estimate. So what's the first one? If you have a 2 cube is an 8. Okay, this is a 2 cube. That's an 8. All right. So the next one will be 3 times 3, which is a 9, times 3 will be your 27. Right? So this will be 3 cube. 3 times 3, that is a 9, times 3, you'll have your 27. The next one will be your 4. 4 times 4, which is your 16, times 4, that is way, 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 way beyond. Now, what you have here is a 2, a 3, a 5, and an 8. Technically, 5 and 8 are not an answer. So by the way, when you do your test, you have to take out those that are obviously not the answer. Okay? So you are down with 2 and 3. Between the two, 8 is quite far compared to 27. Therefore, the final answer here would be 3. Because the perfect cube of 3 cube is 27, which is closer to 25. Okay? Because you're only asked to estimate. All right. I hope there's no questions so far. Okay. Now this is net construction of shapes. Okay, this is under geometry. Here you are given your elevations and plan of a plane. You are asked to write down what is the name of the shape. Okay, you're asked to write down what is the name of the shape. So the first thing that you have to look into is that you have your front elevation. All right, this is your front elevation. So that's your front. That's the one facing you. Okay, because that's a front elevation. And then you have your side elevation. So I'll place the side here. Okay, and then you have your plan. So that will be on the bottom part. So if you would like look at this is actually a triangular prism. So front, side, and the plan. The plan is in the bottom. Okay, moving on. Number 5, one of these statements is wrong. Put a cross next to the statement that is wrong. Now, most of the questions actually always highlights the key term, the key word, so that you wouldn't miss it. Okay? Mom, will we have science today or maths only? We will have science in a while, after the fifth question, most probably. 5th or 6th question, we will see. Okay, so which statement is wrong? So you are asked for the wrong one. So this one is a statement that you have an equation. an equal sign. That means that both sides of the equation must be correct. Okay? Now, if you have these different operations, we always follow the rule of BIDMAS or the rule of PEMDAS. Yes, the rule of Pemdas. So if you have this, it's always from left to right. So the first one that you have here is 26 times 25. So if you have 26 times 25, okay, you don't need to solve this actually. The first thing that you have to do is check the other side of the equation. This is 26. This is times 100 divided by 4, which is 25. That means that this side and this side is correct. Okay, why is it correct? Again, because 100 divided by 4 is 25. This is 26 times 25, 26 times 25. So that is correct. Okay, now this is 26 times 25. This is 25, 26. This is the law of commutative property where the order doesn't matter. Okay, whether you do 2 times 3 or 3 times 2, it will be the same. So the same thing with this. 26 times 25 or 25 times 26 will be the same. Okay? Now the next one you have, this is 30 times 25, and then you have 4 times 25. Okay? So 4 times 25, it's 100. And then if you have 30 times 25, you just need to multiply 3 by 5, that is 15. You have to multiply 3 by 2, that's 6 plus 7. So 750 minus 100 is 650, which is 26 times 25. Okay, so you don't need to, how should I say it? Just simplify. You don't need to do or solve everything. Now, if you would notice here, this is 26 times 25. This is 26 times 5, and then this is 26 times 5, and then times 5. Okay, there's a lot of multiplication that is happening here. All right, so 26, there's a double 26. If only this wasn't double, then it should be the same because 5 times 5 is actually 25. However, because there are two 26, that means this is wrong. All right, so the answer here will be the second statement. Okay. All right, the reason being you have 226. So that is wrong. All right, okay. Now we move to any questions so far with the maths? We'll continue on the maths next week. This, by the way, is Year 9 maths. Okay, let's proceed to science. I hope this is the one. Uh-oh. Oh, where is science? Yeah. Ooh, this is interesting. Can you see it? Okay. The diagram shows a plant with variegated leaves. Some areas of the leaves are green and some are white. So you see the green area and the white area. Plants use photosynthesis to make food so they can grow. Complete the word equation for photosynthesis. So basically, at the end of the day, the question is your photosynthesis. Okay? So you are only asked what could be the equation for photosynthesis. So that's a plus sign here, an arrow, meaning this will be your reactant side, and this is your product side because you have an arrow. Okay, there is an arrow here. So what do you think would be our parts here? Anyone? Who wants to try? plants use photosynthesis to make food. You're asked to complete the word equation for your photosynthesis. Okay? So for your plant to go through photosynthesis, the first one, what do we need? What do you need first? You need any question, any answer question. What do you need first? What do you need for a photosynthesis to happen? Come on. You need water, carbon dioxide. This will produce, what is the product? This will produce oxygen and glucose. Okay. By the way, if you answer sun or light as one of your reactants and product, that is wrong. Okay? Those are just what are these? We call them catalysts, or those that are helping. You're asked for to make food. So what makes the food? So you need the water, you need the carbon dioxide, so that you will form your oxygen and your glucose. So your chlorophyll, your enzymes, your light, those are just part of, we call that in chemistry like spectators. They are there. I mean, sorry, catalysts. They are there. They help to instigate or to start the reactions, but they don't. Um, they are not part of the reactant and product side. Okay. This plant with variegated leaves do not or does not grow as fast as another plant with only green leaves. Suggest a reason for this. Now, leaves contains chlorophyll. Okay? So the white part of your, because it says right that it has a white part. So this plant with variegated leaves does not grow as fast as another plant where all are green. Okay? So white parts do not undergo photosynthesis. It's white because the chlorophyll is on the green leaves. So because of that, there will be less photosynthesis that would happen. So there will be less food that will be produced. That means your plant would grow lesser. Okay? So if your answer, let's say, variegated leaves have white parts. So, which is less photosynthesis? So that could be the answer. Okay? Or you can say leaves or the variegated leaves contain less chloroplast. Okay, so you could also answer that. So if it has less chloroplast, that means that it contains less chlorophyll. Or since chlorophyll is needed for photosynthesis, then since it has a white part, so it has a fewer. Okay. Okay, let's move on to which one should we? These are questions in biology. Oh, we have a circuit here. Okay, this will be our last question. If there are other questions, then Yes. Look at the circuit diagram. Okay, this might be interesting for those that are taking physics. Okay, let me just move a bit. Okay. All right. Look at the circuit diagram. A, B, C, D, and E. Complete the table. Put a tick into the correct column. So you are asked to identify whether the circuit is a parallel or a series, or it will not work. Now, when we say series, when we say parallel, I will not tell you. Okay? So you have to help me identify whether it's a series, a parallel, or it doesn't work at all. Okay? So let's look at A for now. When you look at A, if you would notice, the light bulb here is side by side. Hi, Stefan. Wow. Okay. So if your light is on side by side, that means it is a series. Yes. Okay? Or it is connected by one wire or one one line. Okay, how about B? It's the same thing. However, there are three. Will it still be a series? How about B? Oh, sorry. Will that still be a series? This would still be a series, right? So this would still be a... Why is my pen not working? This would still be a series, yes. Okay, so it would still be a series because it is connected in one line. How about C? How about C? Will this be a series? Will this be a parallel, or it doesn't work? Your C. I see trees are green. What do you think is the C? The C side. It don't work. Yes, you are correct. It doesn't work. Why does it not work? It's because it has a missing part here. It's not connected at all. If there's no connection, it doesn't work. Okay, it's not connected. How about a D? Your D have two split connection. Will this be a series or will this be a parallel? Saris, what lightning? Saris. You missed the I. You missed the I. Letter C, letter C. We are already in letter C. Parallel. Yes. Yes, that's right. Yes, that is correct. How about the last one? And the last one will be A. Okay, the last one is a series. Yes. C, not at all. Yes, that's correct. Sarah. So fun. Sarah's. Okay, yes, that is correct. Okay, so again, if your current is flowing in one line or one flow, it doesn't branch out. That means that it's a series. However, if your current is being divided and it flows through any branch or on two or three different, it splits into branch. Yeah, that's why it's called branch. Then it is a series. Sorry, a parallel. Okay. Now let's move on to our. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to the last question for the night before we play Jackbox. Oh, by the way, we're playing Jackbox today. So if you wanted to join, please do join. Okay. All the lamps are identical. All the batteries are identical. Which two circuits have lamps with the same brightness? That is interesting. All the lamps are identical, and all the batteries are also identical. Which two circuits have lamps with the same brightness? Okay, I'll show you again. Which do you think? Is it A? Is it B? C? D? E? Is it A, B? Miss, could you go up? Yes, I'm up here. I'm up here. Which of the two? The question is, all the lamps are the same, all the batteries are the same. Which, so you need two answers. Which of it will have the same beta, the same brightness? Two circuit that will have the same brightness. Which of these two? You have to, when you answer this question, you have to remember the voltage, okay, because it says same brightness, and your PD, not per A and D. No, one of it is correct. Yeah, your D is correct. Yes, this one is correct. D. Oh. Oh, okay. D is correct, but your A is wrong. Please look at the which one would it be? Remember the voltage of a series and your PD, your power of a series and a parallel. D and E. Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay. So here, your voltage across each lamp will be the same. All right. And also your potential difference will also be the same. So since your voltage will be the same and your potential difference will be the same, then it should be D and E. Because A, you have two lamps, so it will be shared, right? So when you solve, each one will have different because you have to add, right? You have to add your voltages and so on. So it will be D and E. Well done. Well done, Stefan. Oh, I forgot how to do circuit. No worries, it happened. D and E. Okay, so it's D and E. Explain the reason why. Why? Because voltage across each lamp is the same and the same PD. Okay, so voltage is the same, even though it's being half by the other one, but because D parallel. Volt Lightning, you're still answering D. Is the same and or you could say and same potential difference, sorry, potential difference across each lamp. Okay, so the voltage is the same, the potential difference is also the same. If you would say the same current, yes, that's okay as well. Your I is the same. Same power, yes. Same energy, yes. Okay? All right, so we are done. I hope you have learned something tonight with our maths and science. So we will be playing tonight. This is very interesting. We will be playing Jackbox, unless there is a question. Oh, I love this next question, but this is science. Sorry, this is chemistry. All right. So, who's taking chemistry? Who loves chemistry apart from me? We'll be playing Jackbox in a while. Okay, let's just take this last question. Me. Okay, last question before we start with the game. Look at the diagram. It shows some of the elements in your periodic table. So you have a few of your elements here. Use this periodic table, okay? You are asked to use this periodic table. Do not use any other periodic table. Write down the chemical symbol of the most reactive element in group 2. Remember, as you go left to right, as you go down the same family, as you go left to right of the same row, what would happen to your reactivity? Ca, yes. Yes, you are right. Well done, Stefan. Yes, it's calcium. Okay. So the reactivity is higher from your calcium side. Okay. From group 2. Okay. Write down the chemical symbol of the atom with only 6 electrons. 6 electrons. Wa Anir! Welcome, Anir. Yes, it is carbon. 6 electrons only. Okay, next one. Look at the elements in period 2 of your periodic table. Write down the chemical symbol of the element with the most protons in each atom. Most protons in each atom. Most protons. You? Close but not close. Most protons in each atom. Most protons. Nope. Most protons. Remember that the number of protons equals period 2. A. You're not reading instruction. Period 2. Hello. Period 2. What is period 2? This is period. Period 2. That's period 3. No. No. NE, yes, NE, 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 yes, NE, NE. Yes, Ambery, after this. Yeah, you are only asked for period 2. Look at the elements in period 2. Not period 3, not period 4. Only period 2. So the most number of protons will be the ones on the last. Yeah. No problem. Okay? I thought period 3 was 2. No, because you have HE. That's your period 1. Your HE and H is on top. Okay, last question. Look at we'll have this is the last question. Look at the diagram of an atom. You have nucleus and you have your electrons outside. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To which group of the periodic table does this element belongs? So on the outer part, H and HE is irrelevant. It is it's not irrelevant. It is part of the periodic table. You cannot just disregard it. Okay. So when we are given the group 3, because 3 electrons outermost. Yes, correct. Very well, good. Very well, good. Very well done. Okay. What is the number of protons in the nucleus of this atom? How many number of protons will this be? How many protons? The number of electrons is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number of protons will be 5. Yes, we will play Ambery. Yes, that's right. Okay. Well done, well done. All right, so that ends our science for tonight. Thank you for answering. Now let's move to our game. This will be the last, unless there's any question. Okay, this will be our last activity for tonight. We'll be playing Jackbox, so I hope you enjoy this game. It's a different way of playing tonight. Jackbox. Yes, Ambery, we will. Someone is. Yes, Ambery. Don't roll your eyes, Stefan. Yes, Amber. Okay. So Jackbox TV is a paid app. So if you would like, there's a lot of packages for Jackbox if you have with the rolled eyes. Okay, so we'll be playing Quick Flash tonight. Quick Flash is making statements, okay? Quick Flash, yes, Quick Flash, Ambery. Quick Flash. Alright, so how do you play this game? You have to type in www.jackbox.tv. Sorry naman. Uh-oh, connecting. Okay, so you just need to go to jackbox.tv on your mobile device, and then you use the room code ZFVE. So, okay, this will be fun. Okay, please, disclaimer, use clean words. Waffle Lord. Okay, Waffle Lord. I hear you, Waffle Lord. We'll wait for a while. Come on, Ambery. Paging Ambery, you're the one requesting Jackbox. Come on, join. Volt Light. Gijai. Okay. 3 more. 3. Almoranas. Let's go. We will start in 3. Forgiven. Wow, what is this? Please, disclaimer, only use clean words. Clean words. Anyone who wants to join in 10, 9, 8, 7, one more, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, wait. Mom, wait. Okay. Hurry up. Mom, wait. Okay. Maha, Blanca, join. One more. Maha, no. Wait. No. 10, 9, 8. Okay, Dexine, hurry up. 7, 6, 5. Wait guys, sorry. 6. What am I counting for? Hurry up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Join! It's okay, Maha, we love you. Stefan, don't get angry. 3. I'm already in. Dexine's joining Mom. Okay. 5. Sorry, Dexine, if I have to press. Everybody's in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, Mom. Okay, hurry up. I'm pressing it. I'm pressing. Wait. Come on, we can't wait for you forever. Teka lang. Hulad. Hurry up. I can't wait for you. Stefan's face has Stefan's face has turned red. Abangan pa siya. Ayo. Crying, sobbing. Please hurry. Yes, hurry up. All right, everybody's in. Let's go. Stefan died already.
All right, time for Quiplash. Guys, don't feel like you have to be extra funny to impress me. My expectations are already very low.
Yes,
and
very
remember,
low.
Anybody watching can affect the game by voting for the best quips. Just use the room code at any time to join the audience.
All right.
Here's round one.
We're full
You'll see
house
two
today.
prompts on your device. Answer them any way you want. Each answer will go up against someone else's answer, and everyone will vote on which they like most. It's simple. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
What kind of questions are these? Everyone's thinking. I just love it when everyone's thinking. Make it funny. $36. Please don't be deceived with the numbers that you would see because there is a delay from the live. Okay, so there is around 5 seconds delay.
Almost out of time. Use the safety quip button if you have to.
Who is this? Oi, Volt Lightning! Volt Lightning, you're always delayed. Volt Lightning. Uh-oh. Sorry, Volt Lightning.
Let's see what we got. Our first prompt is an odd thing to find in a cave painting.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Vote for your favorite.
It's a cave painting. You know what? These two who answered it most probably is eating right now. So good. Stefan Spaghetti. Forgiven. So sorry, Forgiven. Quick flash on Stefan. Spaghetti.
Next up, the best way to make a waiter at a snooty restaurant angry is to keep asking blank. Vote now.
I think our audience have the same like brain frequency right now. The one has an S and the other without an S. Let's see who wins by the English word. Dexin order. Stefan and Waffle Lord has the same thinking. Order.
Next on the list, the sound a black hole makes.
There's a...
Okay, vote.
Man, this is really weird. Like, every single person here has the same thought. Plop plop and blop blop. Plop plop. The other one sounds plop plop. Why is my...
Next in the hopper, the title of a Goosebumps book that was
never published. Okay, let's see. Goosebox, Harry. Goosebox. What is that? Chicken pox? Harry. Okay. Let's see. Let's see who wins. Waffle Lord. Okay. I don't know why. Where's the rest? Where's the rest? Why you did not?
Next in line,
Okay.
an event you would dominate at the Olympics.
The 500 meter.
Blank.
Ro-
Vote on your devices.
What scooch? Rolling race? Are you sure? Oh my goodness. Bot scooch. What will you do with your bot? Rolling race. I think someone is bot scooch.
And next is the title of a
video game that
would
would
have
have
been
been
huge in the 1800s.
1800s. What?
With your votes.
Hairdo makeover, romanticism. Wow. The title of a video game. Okay. Understand why it's romanticism. Okay, I understand that. Why? Hairdo makeovers. Yes, I also understand that. They need some hairdo that time, right? Chichai. Hairdo makeover. Okay.
Next, the title of a TV drama about a farmer who becomes a cop.
Okay. The field's gone.
And vote.
My grandpa's glow up. My grandpa's glow up. Who glowed up? Glowed up. Glow up. Alright. Wow, quick flash. Congratulations, Amaranas. Quick flash.
Coming up next, a good name for a band whose lead singer is a goat.
Let's see. Moo. Oh, Volt Lightning. Moo. Sorry, Volt Lightning.
That's round one. Let's see how the scores shook out.
Okay, let's see. How's your score? Well done, Almoranas. Followed by Stefan.
It's
Okay,
round,
round two.
time, and everything's worth double. Don't let those points go to waste.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Wow, Ate Dexin is so fast. Dexin on. Come on, come on, come on! Who is this? G-Guy, Waffle Lord. Who else is here? Oh, Stefan! Stefan! Hurry up, Stefan! Oh, well done, Stefan. Well done. You were just on the
show. Number 1 on the list.
You were just on the
fish in your aquarium hate you.
Why the fish? You ate their brothers and sisters, not cleaning my room. You ate your brothers and sisters. How could you? How could you? Stefan, you ate their brothers and sisters. Well done, Stefan. Quick flash.
Next on deck, something you don't want to see in a lost and found.
Lost and found. A stinky socks, of course. I don't want to see a stinky sock. I wanted to see a phone, but not a stinky sock. Well done, well done. Forgiven. Forgiven. Sorry, Ate Dexine. Congratulations, forgiven. Quick flash.
Your next prompt is a good taunt to yell at the zoo elephants.
Let's see. A beast does it.
Loading time.
Hey. A beast does it. You're so bad. It's okay, it's okay. Waffle Lord. Sorry, Waffle Lord. Look at the face. Quick flash. Stefan didn't.
A weird thing to hear from your grandpa. I wish I'd spent more time blank.
With the street dogs.
Ready, set, vote.
With my phone. Of course. I wish I had spent more time. Let's see, let's see. Oh no!
And next, a really cool thing to be reincarnated as.
Scooby-Doo! I want to be reincarnated as Scooby-Doo. Phone or wallet? Hey, your wallet is 1L. So it will be whaled. 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 Whale it.
Moving on, you can tell your parents are glad to have you out of the house when they turn your room into a blank.
You can, my parents love me.
Vote.
You can tell your parents are glad to have you out of the house when they turn your room into a noisy, my parents love me. Okay, okay, hands up. Your parents love you. When you're noisy, okay, into a noisy what? Noisy, noisy. Complete your sentence.
Moving on.
Okay.
A new baseball tradition you would like to see would be the 7th inning blank.
7th inning booty shake.
It's voting time.
Booty shake. Booty shake. 7th inning booty shake. Let's go. 7 inning fields. Booty shake. Well done, Waffle Lord. Quick flash.
Up Next, you know the coffee shop barista is hitting on you when they ask, would you like room for blank?
For yourself. Carry on.
Now,
Yourself. Oh no. Dun, 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 dun.
round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage.
Let's see the damage. Let's see the damage. Stefan! Well done, Stefan. Okay, last round. Last round.
Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back.
Okay. Oh, it's an acronym. Okay.
Make up the full name for this acronym.
Full name for this. Come up with a full name with this acronym. Yeah. Yeah, Stefan, yeah. Oh my goodness. Please don't answer World Wide Web. Or World Wildlife Will. WWW. Come on, come on. Come on, who's down there? Who's down there? Who's down there? Forgiven. Who's down?
Okay, here
It's
we go.
you against Stefan?
Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 medals, gold, silver, and bronze.
I
Have
think-
at it.
I think okay, sorry. You need to award your medals, by the way. What is that? Wee. Wow, Welly. World winning wow. Women World War. Walter Willy Wonka. What is with a Walt? Walt Willy Wonka. This is exactly the same. Waka waka waka.
All right, let's see where
I
the
had no
bronze
idea what to
went.
say.
Bronze,
Wee.
silver, and finally gold. Great. Let me just turn those medals into points for you.
Stefan, sorry. It's a 0 for you. Oh my goodness. 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, and 4,000 for Walt Willy Wonka. Who is Walt Willy Wonka? I'm
Okay,
curious.
Let's see those final scores.
I have no idea. Wow! Congratulations, Waffle Lord. I know who this Waffle Lord is. Congratulations, Waffle Lord. I think this is Anir. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for joining and for, just, how do you know? I think so. I was just guessing Anir. Sorry, Anir. Yes, because there is no other name who uses that for so far. So, anyway, thanks everyone for joining the game tonight, and I hope that you actually learned something from our maths and science, and as well as enjoyed our Jackbox game. So I'll see you again next week for more fun and more revision for science and math, and as well as more fun games. Thanks everyone. Have a good evening, Stalker. No, it's not Anir. I just have a gut feeling. Thanks everyone. Thank you. Good night and have a good week ahead. Yes, miss, I learned period 2 is actually period 3. Bye everyone. That was That was period 2. It was fun. Yes. Thank you. Have a good night. See you next week. Same time, same channel, same teacher here, Teacher Maria. God bless. Bye-bye. Periods are monthly for... Bye-bye. Good night. Good night. Okay.